Well, hello, Ron Stone.
Can you hear me now? Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Welcome to your show. Welcome to Outlawed with Ron Stone.
Yeah, my background is gone. What happened?
Uh, you know, you don't have your fancy little green screen
Yeah,
tonight.
my background is gone. Well, I did update my computer, so none of these programs or apps recognize me anymore. So
Yeah, that's what you said.
yeah,
It's okay. We'll get your password all set up.
I finally got all the. I have so much video and editing stuff on there that I finally put all that on an external hard drive so I could actually update my computer. So
Right? That's
there was
smart.
never enough room to do it before. Welcome everyone, Tuesday night, Outlawed Live with Ron Stone and my esteemed colleague, co-host
Co-host.
Schultz.
Yeah, no, I don't want to raise. I just want to be the co-host. This is the busiest week in polling I think I saw on Full Poll. Chase or somebody from Full Poll, and we talked about it last night a little bit as well. There's like a poll like every single day of the week everywhere, Ron. So how many polls do the Outlaws have this week? Is it 8?
Is it 7 or 8? Let's see. We have Britt, Mercer, Pierce, Sac City, Wayne, Humboldt, Corydon, Lamar's, Warrensburg. 9.
9.
9. 9 this week.
Yeah.
Wednesday through Saturday. There's 3 on Friday. There's 2 every night, except, right?
There's 3 on Friday?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Humboldt, and the 2 Waynes, Wayne
That's right.
counties. Yeah, Corydon, Iowa, and Wayne, Nebraska. So
if you're watching the show, hey, Mark Crowley, how are you? Good to see you tonight, sir. Russ Dostal says, if you're parked in Nebraska, the background probably melted.
yeah, it's warm everywhere.
Yep. And Jerome says, are you doing Ron? Are you doing Ron? I mean, I think you missed a word there. I think you missed a word there.
Well, I'm fine, if that's what you mean.
What hat do you have on?
What's that?
What hat do you have on?
Case IH.
Okay. Is that an Outlaw Case IH or just a Case IH?
No, it's actually one that I purchased back when Case IH first sponsored us. I got excited and bought some Case IH hats, and this is one of them. So
we want to know where you're watching from tonight and what polls you're going to this week.
Are you going to Britt or Mercer tomorrow night? Are you going to Pierce or where's the other one Thursday night?
Is that Lamar's?
Nope, Lamar's is Saturday. There's so many. Pierce or Sac City Thursday night. Or are you going to Wayne, Humboldt, or Corydon Friday night? Or are you going to Lamar's or Warrensburg Saturday night? So now the reason why you don't remember Humboldt is because we're not live streaming. We can only live stream 2 events,
right,
and at a time. So
Brian Hedder's going to Ohio, Fort Recovery.
Been there.
Yep,
that's
where they have a big Grand National hook in Ohio this weekend.
Adam
Stewart, the Black Knight, says Pierce, Wayne, and Lamar's.
Good deal.
So, Megan, our Super Farm fan, says watching from Beamer, Nebraska. We will be in Pierce and Wayne. So Curtis Brannick says, hello, Ron and Jason from Texas. If it's hot in Nebraska, it's probably really hot in Texas. So
yeah, what's the temperature down there?
Yep.
Curtis, we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
This Russ Dostal, our number 1 super fan, part of the Omer Mafia. Like he's like a cousin to the Omer Mafia. He gets awards from Mark. 6 blocks away on Thursday in Pierce and over to Fort Wayne on Saturday. Over to Wayne on Friday.
6 blocks away.
Did you see the new grandstand that they put in Wayne?
I have not seen it, but I have heard about it. And
we had Kevin on Let's Go Pulling last night, Ron, and Kevin was on there with us, and it's insane. It seats 3,500 people.
We're gonna have Kevin on tonight.
Yeah, I figured that. Tina Berger says from Wilbur, Nebraska, going to Wayne, Nebraska. Awesome.
Wayne is a nice pull. Wayne is a really nice pull.
Corey Cruz Reardon says Pierce, Wayne, and Lamar's Reardon pulling team.
Lamar's had a huge crowd last year. Pierce and bringing Grandpa's Farmal F20 to Wayne to put on display during the. Yeah, they have a huge classic tractor display there at Wayne, Nebraska too.
Did you see Yonkey's like Uncle's Super Stock, that left-hand hyperdrive one? I put that on the Outlaw page.
Well, moving on.
Kevin sent it to me.
Yeah, his tractor is living up to its name here recently. He's got over the weekend. He had 2 runner-up finishes.
Nice.
Pro stock. So that
Shout out to Cole, who helps us with Outlaw TV, running camera when he can. So appreciate Cole. That's a picture. His profile picture is him at Rock Valley, up on the stage there. Robert Minor is checking in from
Nebraska.
Robert's always watching the show. So, well, what's the plan tonight, Mr. Host? Who do we got coming on? And
We've got. I have my lineup here, and it's been a busy day. I'm sorry.
Mark Ham's from South Dakota.
South Dakota. Up in South Dakota.
Curtis from Texas says 95 feels like 102. It's in the high 80s in Wisconsin.
95 there? What?
Yep.
I figured it would be hotter than that.
The Ultimate Muscle says kind of hard not to be a fan of super farms when you own one. Laugh out loud. That's why you're a super fan.
Ultimate Muscle's running good this year too.
Super farm fan. So
super farm fan. How about that? So we've got Jeff Girdner is going to come on any minute now. If he's, I sent out links to Jeff Girdner from Mercer, Evan Beshy from Britt, Brett Sucksdorf from Pierce, Kevin from Wayne, Chad Lukavsky from Corridon, Justin Plendle from Lamar's, and Steve Shackelford from Warrensburg.
Awesome.
So pretty cool things happening right now, guys. We're right in the middle of almost, hard to believe, this weekend is going to be the end of the Organics Midwest Midsummer Sweep. I mean, it was only 2 weeks long, so this is it this weekend after Warrensburg and Lamar's. We'll have 5 winners, $25,000 in that Organics Midwest Sweep. And then Saturday night in Warrensburg, we start the Coal Train. Coal Train, dang it, I don't have the notes in front of me. What is that called, Jason?
Is it the Big Smoke one?
No, we did the Big Smoke.
That was Highland.
The Coal Train. Rolling Coal Series. Yeah, diesel pickups, limited pro diesel pickups. They'll run from Warrensburg through Lufkin, Texas.
I know Organics was one of the Jeff will probably talk about that a little bit, but they did something for one of their grow meetings, I believe, down there for Mercer.
Oh, cool.
Yep. They got some sponsorship money out of them, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Organics is helping out a lot of promoters this year. So
it's been up to 120 degrees heat index this summer. That's silly. That's just silly. So,
but the way the not Organics, but the Coal Train Rolling Coal Series is going to run is there will be 5 events. 5 events. I'm going to write this, look at my notes here. 5 events. There's $500 added for the winner of every one of those events. Now, the event like Wisner, where there's two hooks, it'll be the best overall. Like basically whoever wins the Thunderbolt Award at Wisner will get extra $500 on top of their winnings. So the winner of each diesel pickup class from Warrensburg through Lufkin gets $500. Now in Lufkin, we'll crown the champion. The champion will win $1,250 extra dollars. Second will get $750. Third will get $500. Now that's in addition to prize money. And Lufkin is going to have a really good payout. On top of regular payout, Valor Clutch is putting up $1,500.
Wow.
Extra for the weekend. And then there's $2,500 extra payout from the promoter. So Motor Pro diesel pickups, Lufkin, be a pretty good deal, especially if you're in the Coal Train Energy Rolling Coal Series, the limited pro diesel pickup. So
before our promoters come on, Ron, I want to show a quick picture of these are the new bleachers and
do it.
And then let's try to recap last weekend some of our winners. So that's Wayne, Nebraska. You recognize it? I guess they cut some trees down and stuff.
Wow, yeah, it looks completely different. They took a lot of trees out. Holy smoke. Completely different.
There's Jeff coming on for Mercer. Missouri's in the house. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Doing good. And you guys?
Good. Great to see you again, sir.
Yeah, let me get my light on here so you can see me a little better.
Well, we prefer if Ron stays in the dark, Jeff, but with our regular guests, we like to highlight him a little bit. We're not going to lie. So
fair enough.
Yep. Well, how are you today?
Good. Another good day here. We got a little rain on the track.
Today? Does it start today or does it start tomorrow?
Pool is tomorrow.
No, like but don't you have like a whole homecoming week or?
Oh yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, nope. It actually starts tomorrow with the pool. That is our first day.
Okay. Well, we feel that's the best way to start off a party. We're not going to lie. So.
You bet.
I definitely agree with that a little bit. But
yeah, we actually got a little bit of rain here, not measurable, but enough to make the track where it's good and workable. We'll water it again in the morning and then get it all worked up and looking like it's going to be a real good pool.
Did you put porters to work yet?
They are the ones actually kind of hot dogging it this year a little bit. We kind of did most of the watering last year and kind of prepped everything. And then Gary kind of stepped up with his crew. I think they were kind of ahead of the game for their schedule on work. And he said he would get their guys to do it. And that took a load off of us. So we definitely stepped back and let them go.
Yeah, they should know what they're doing. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Hopefully.
They should know. They have a pro stock. They know how to build a pulling track. So.
Yep. So what's new this year, Jeff?
We do have the big screen, which is kind of exciting. We had a sponsor step up and said he specifically wanted to pay for the big screen. So that's something new. I think the fans will be interactive with that and be able to see what the standings are and who will be winning the class. Because last year everybody kept asking, hey, who's winning and whatnot. So that will be a nice addition, I think. We do have some good classes again this year. So it's going to be an exciting pool for our spectators and hopefully everybody can come out and have a good time.
Yeah, Jeff, that big screen adds so much to a show. That our video, of course, the big screen is getting the same exact feed as the live stream does.
Yep.
So they're getting to see everything that people at home are seeing with replays and highlighting. We can slow it down and speed it up and show you when something breaks or
right.
Stuff like that. And sometimes I've seen that the picture is so clear on there that it's like you're actually watching it. And you can go to some pools and some people will set up and just kind of lean on a fence and watch the big screen, and they don't even watch the pool itself. They
right.
watch the big screen. And it's interesting to see, but it really adds a lot. It helps with sponsorship as well. Your sponsors get their name on the big screen and on the live stream as well. So really cool. What time does everything start in March tomorrow night?
The gates will open at 6 and the pool actually starts at 7. So I know a lot of the guys, the pullers and stuff, they come pulling in, they started pretty early. Even some of them come in a day early last year, but that's the way we started off, is with the pool, and we go from there. And then this year we did actually get the internet access at the park. So we'll have that internet access there for you. So you guys don't have to worry about your own hotspot. So maybe be a little bit more productive on that side for you guys.
Cool. Yeah, we're actually using a Starlink this year too for our live stream. So
nice.
That's worked out really well.
Once we learned how to use it. So I'm guilty. I'm throwing myself under the bus, Jeff, on that. I've had a couple experiences where I thought Elon Musk I was going to call the guy myself. I was going to hit him up on Twitter and say, Elon, what are you doing to me, kiddo?
Yeah, we actually had a conference call today with Nate and Chris at Rivet, and they said of all the groups using that from the day they have on the platform, we're like the most successful users of that, Jason. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's working.
Jeff, we just get into some of these towns where it is so hard to get a signal, and it's been tough. I mean, it really is. But you want to get the good upload speed to shoot out a good signal to the fans, and it's Mercer. I know last year our team wasn't running Outlaw TV last year, but I know Mercer had a hard time getting it going. There's just certain spots you get into where, we live in the country, we pull in the country, and it's hard sometimes, but
especially on the state line boundaries, it messes with it big time there.
Yeah, pushing a high definition signal takes a lot too. You have to have a really good signal. So, what's the gate prices, Jeff?
$15 for 11 and older, and 10 and under is free.
10 and under is free. So you have Pro Stock 4x4s Those are, you have 3 of your 4 classes are in that Holganics Midsummer Sweep. So very cool. Pro Stock 4x4, limited Pro Stocks, and Pro Stock tractors. So yeah, all those guys not only competing for points, but competing in that sweep too. So
yeah, that makes it exciting.
Awesome. So you also have the Pro Farms there. You have some local guys at Pro Farm, right?
Yeah, one of our sponsors, Brian Farm Supply, he's in that class. So we wanted to definitely bring that class so he could perform there here at our own track in Mercer.
See the one that has the Ford tractor?
Nope. Last year it was like an all raw steel tractor. Do you remember it?
I wasn't there, and I
knew you wasn't, but I didn't know if you've seen some of the feeds of it or not.
Here.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Look at me. I'm a good co-host tonight. So far, Jeff, I'm 1 for 1. So
it is a Ford. It is a Ford tractor.
Yep. Okay. It's a Ford. Looks like an old 8630, maybe.
Yeah. My boy said it probably needs to be painted blue, and then we'd know what it is.
There you go. So you have concession stands set up?
Yep. Concessions will be open early for the pullers if they want to go ahead and start early. The gates open at 6, and then we'll have it all ready for then. Got a lot on the menu, a lot to take care of everybody, and have a lot of cold drinks too to make sure everybody stays hydrated and good time.
What's the story on the drinks that dehydrate you, Jeff? Are you allowed to bring those in a cooler?
We don't promote those actually. We kind of that's something we've never done with 77 years of homecoming. We don't we don't push it. We also don't police it either. So everyone's free to do what they want. They can bring what they want. We don't police nothing. So if you want to come and have a good time, bring your own stuff, bring it in and have a good time.
Preferably cans over bottles, I'm sure. That's always the case. So, okay. Really awesome. Well, Jeff, we've got a tight show, buddy. I just wanted you to come on and tell the folks about your pool there. So tomorrow night in Mercer, Missouri, Mercer Homecoming starts at 7, $15 at the gate for adults. Come one, come all. It'll be a good time for the whole family.
Yep. All right, man. I appreciate you guys supporting us and helping us out.
Thanks, Jeff.
Appreciate it.
Hold on, Jeff. Stay here. Let's watch your sponsor poll. What's this guy's name?
This is Brian's Farm Supply.
Brian's Farm Supply.
Yep. Brian Shields. Yep.
You gotta give him a shout out.
Heck yeah. And
Let me turn the audio on. Give me 1 second. Now I'm 1 for 2, Ron. I didn't quite do that right. So. Oh, here comes the sponsors. Sponsors are good, except that I'm trying to keep the show moving.
There's your Super Farm sponsor there.
Did I miss the run? What am I doing?
No, I don't know what you're struggling. What are you?
I think he had a little bit of mishap at first, and he had to get it fired back up. I don't think he crossed the 100-foot line, so he got to restart one, I think.
Okay, here we go. No, it's always awesome when you're able to have the local class.
For sure,
Jeff, your local sponsors. That's awesome, like that.
Yeah, so. And everybody likes to watch somebody they know.
You want to go ahead and mention all your sponsors, Jeff? You have a handful of them there. Your platinum sponsors. You wanted to?
Yep, you're putting me on the spot a little bit right here.
Hold on, Jeff. Watch this. This is how good I am.
The magic of boom.
Yep. So those are our platinum sponsors. Byers Concrete. Tommy Byers is the local guy that does some concrete work for us. Porter Farms, which is Gary and Lori and the boys who actually pull with us there. Brian's Farm Supply, as you just mentioned, he has a place in Lineville and sells all kinds of farm of equipment. Takes care of everybody here in town. Hometown Fuel, which is also Gary and Lori. We were without a fuel station for about 4 years, and they stepped up and partnered with a local business, and they brought the fuel to town. And then the other guy supplied everything inside of the shop there for, pop, beer, candy bars, everything inside. And then Hologenics Midwest LLC, as you mentioned earlier, helps sponsor a lot of people, and that's our platinum sponsors. And we do have more. We're going to have them all listed tomorrow night to show everybody, but they're also on our Facebook page. If anybody has any questions, just go to Mercer Homecoming's Facebook page. We've got tons of stuff on there and promoting everything we got going on all week.
Awesome. Jeff, thanks for coming on tonight, buddy. Hope you have a rocking crowd there tomorrow night.
All right. See you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
Bye, Jeff. All right. We're moving to the Hancock County Fair now, Ronald.
Hancock County Fair.
And boom, he's live. Should we tell him?
Evan, can you hear us? You're live.
It's a beautiful sky.
Evan.
It's a beautiful sky.
Evan.
Where
Hello?
is Evan? Can you hear us, buddy?
There
There
he
he
is.
is. He's got us. He's got us.
You guys there?
Yeah.
Evan.
All right, I'm out. We got a race this tonight, but I just wanted to give you a quick look at the track, and then I'll get off the track so you can hear me. But we cored this out last fall and laid in clay. I just wanted to give everybody a look at it quick, and then I'll get somewhere where you can hear me.
Awesome. Last time I was there, Evan, it was more like a mud run trying to get out of there. Hopefully,
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping that's different here this year. There's a small chance of rain tomorrow, but the rest of the week looks pretty good. So.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I don't think there was even a chance last year. It just kind of popped up out of nowhere and surprised everybody. But
right.
But we're looking forward to coming back, man. What's new there at the Hancock County Fair?
Just a second, let me get away from the track here.
I think this is our first live from a skid steer or a bobcat, I think, is what we're experiencing right now, Evan. So
It's hard to find a quiet place during county fair.
no, it's all good. That's what this is all about. So this is where we're going to be tomorrow night, right, Ron and Britt?
Britt and Mercer, yeah. We'll be at
Okay.
Britt tomorrow night and Mercer as well.
Yeah, I'm going to Britt. So
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to Britt.
yeah.
Yeah. What time are you heading that way?
I'm waiting for Kai to get back to me, but I'll try to be there by noonish, so we get set up.
Yeah. That's kind of
I
what
think it's a 4-hour drive from Richland Center.
Really, it's a longer drive for me than for you, huh?
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in a better spot. Sorry about that.
Right.
I just wanted to show everybody what we've done last fall.
No, it's great.
Corded out 12 inches and laid in that clay, so hopefully a little bit better surface.
Awesome. So what's your what time's the show start tomorrow night? What time the gates open?
6:30 is when we start. Gates open at 5:30.
Okay.
Yep.
And this is all part of the Hancock County Fair. Is this are we right in the middle of the fair? Are we just starting it or towards the end?
Yeah. We're just starting. Tonight's opening night, so tomorrow's the second day of the fair. So yep, we're just getting started.
What races do you have tonight, Evan? What races?
IMCA is our sanction.
Wow. I bet Nate Over's there.
Yep, I think there's 85 cars here, so not bad for a Tuesday night, I guess.
Very cool.
There's a video from the Facebook page. That looks like the racetrack and the pulling track, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Lay's. Yep. Same location, just got some of that heavy.
Evan, you guys have a huge grandstand. How many people can you hold in those grandstands, Evan?
We can put 4,000 in the stands.
Let's fill it up tomorrow night, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be tickled pink.
6:30 p.m. start. Gates open at 5:30. What's it cost to get into the tractor pull tomorrow night?
$15 for adults. 5 through 12 is $5, and then 4 and under free.
Good deal. That's a pretty good deal. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
You remember the classes off the top of your head?
No. Same one last year. How about that?
Oh, that's a cop out, man.
Yeah.
Evan, you haven't downloaded the Outlaw app yet, Evan?
I do, yes. It's just been wild around here trying to get things going.
No, we know. We're just picking on you. It's all good.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to tell you what classes they are. What you have there.
We should have 540s and
I have the Outlaw
four-wheel
app.
drives, two-wheel drives.
Hey, Evan, I have the Outlaw app. So,
Hint, hint.
super modified two-wheel drives, modified four-wheel drives, the light pros, as you said, diesel supers, and the light limited pros.
Yeah.
Nice. That's going to be a good show.
So
Yeah, we hope so.
You have two of the classes that are in the Organics Midsummer Sweep, the Light Pros, 540 Light Pros, and the Light Limited Pros.
Okay.
And then the other three classes in that sweep will be in Mercer tomorrow night. So,
okay.
Classes competing. That's a pretty cool deal at Organics Sweep.
Yeah.
So it looks like a nice racetrack, but you built the pulling track inside of the racetrack. So that's cool, Evan. That you
Yeah,
did.
we laid it. We've had some issues on that north end with it. We typically pulled north to south, but that north end it can get wet, mucky, heavy. So we cored it out. Hopefully, I'm a little nervous, but hopefully everything will lay in right. We just haven't had a good freeze and thaw. We laid it in last fall, but
Yeah,
we're excited.
Might be good. I think you'll be good.
Yeah.
Now, if you just did it a couple weeks ago, then it might be an issue. But
we laid it in last fall right before it froze. So
good deal. Good deal. Am I pronouncing your last name right? Is it Beshi?
Bishi.
Bishi.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. That's close.
Long E in there. Yep.
Gotcha. You have any major sponsors you want to make note of here on the?
Yeah, we got some VIPs out in the infield, and then up in our tower, like Corath Red Power, Swanson Customs, Bayer Crop Science, Verberge Farms, Quail Pumping. Let's see, Extreme Turf and Yonco. They're all of our VIPs for tomorrow night. But you got tons of sponsors that make the fair happen too, and volunteers. So we got to thank them all.
Awesome. You have those all listed out, and I'll take care of them tomorrow night on the.
Yeah, we'll get them to you. The list is long. So.
All right. Well, Evan, we've got a pretty tight show. I appreciate you coming on here tonight, man, and showing us a peek of the new track and all. Tomorrow night, Britt, Iowa show starts at 6:30. Gates open at 5:30. $15 for adults. Come all to the 2023 Hancock County Fair.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Evan. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep,
Thanks, man.
We're switching gears to Pierce County Fair.
Pierce County. This is Mr. Brett Sucksdorf. Brett, how are you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good, man. Good. You guys fired up, ready to go?
Yeah, we're starting to get everything set up tonight. So fair starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the first night. Tractor pull's second night. How long does the fair run?
It runs tomorrow through Sunday.
Okay. Good deal. Now, I've been there before. I was there 5 years ago. It was a Nebraska Bush Bull, and I actually drove a tractor there that night.
Oh, really?
When I was announced, I drove one of the turbines of Cody Meyer and tried to announce as I was going down the track. I had a wireless microphone. And
yeah, I kind of remember that now.
You remember that? Yeah. That was pretty cool. That was fun. So tell us, what time does the show start on Thursday in Pierce, and what time can people get in?
Pull starts at 7. I think we open the gates around 4:35, somewhere around there. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Okay.
I think we got a good lineup of classes with the classic mods from the Heartland division, and then we got
be cool.
The 3200 RPM Super Farm, Limited Pro, Light Mods. So, and then the unlimited super stock class. So,
and super farms.
Yep.
And super farms. Yep. Yeah, Megan Engelmeyer will be commenting there in a minute if you forget the super farms. So, got to make sure you throw those in there. What's it cost to get in, Brett?
It is $20 at the gate.
$20 at the gate. Any difference for children, or is it all $20?
I believe 15 and under is free.
15 under is free. Okay, that's a good deal. It's not a bad deal.
Yep.
So how long's the fair been running there in Pierce?
The last 2 years we've had 2 really good years. Tractor pull's been good. Friday night we usually have our bull fighting, where we actually have fighters out in the ring with mean bulls chasing them around. And then Saturday night.
Brett, can we have the bullfighters run in front of the pulling tractors Thursday night? That
would be interesting.
Come get me. We didn't assign a waiver though. So
yeah. I mean, some of those guys jump over the bulls, so see if they can jump over a tractor as they're going down the track.
Ooh.
Turn Jason Schultz loose in there with that shirt he's wearing right now, that bright red.
My red shirt.
Yeah.
What is it about red? They hate the color red, or it's just easy for them to hone in on it or something. But do you have any big sponsors you want to mention, Brett?
Honestly, I don't know our sponsors.
Okay, so sponsors are basically for the fair itself then?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have individual event sponsors. It's just for the fair itself.
Okay. Good deal. So you can find out more at piercecountyfair.org or go to outlawpulling.com, or go to the Outlaw Facebook page, or download the Outlaw Pulling app. You mentioned the classes already. What's cool? What's good to eat at the Pierce County Fair? Fair food. Give us some good fair food you got there.
Well, we have the normal fair church stands. I personally like the cheeseburgers at the fair stands, but we got a bunch of food trucks. One of our local food trucks, Tinkers, you can make sure you guys stop over there. They got a nice food truck. So, and then I think we got a kettle corn place, and we got all kinds of stuff. Everything's good to eat there, like Bodie said.
That's what Bodie out said. Yeah, everything, everything. So sample a little of this and a little of that.
Yeah.
Brett, what's the local? I know there's a ton of Nebraska pullers that run at this event. Like, who are some of the local pullers? This is like a hometown fair for them.
Yeah. So in the classic mod, Derek Fleshner,
Okay.
He's from Pierce. He's been doing really good the past couple of years. Casey Asmus, he's a
Deer
local
cruiser.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the 3,200 RPM. Yeah, that's kind of the local guys, like Eric Groney's from Wayne. But I think he lets his son-in-law drive every once in a while, and he lives in Pierce County. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we're looking forward to it. I'll be in Pierce. Jason, I think, is in Pierce as well, aren't you?
Let me check my Outlook calendar. I'll tell you.
And then I will say our former tractor, we don't pull anymore, but we did pull for the past, how many years? He'll be there. He's the rum runner.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't realize that was your old tractor.
Yeah, that's our old tractor.
Yeah,
I'm
last year.
I'm going to Britt, Iowa tomorrow, Pierce, Nebraska Thursday, and then Wayne, Nebraska Friday, and Lamar's, Iowa Saturday. So am I with you this whole sweek?
Except for Saturday.
Saturday? Okay.
I'll be in
You're
Warrensburg.
going to Warrensburg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That tractor I can remember last year at Cherokee. You guys had the big for sale sign on it, and you won that pull there in Cherokee, which was pretty good selling point there to help sell the tractor. So,
is Wes Severs going to keep beating up on those Allisons, Brett? You think? I want to get Bodie excited a little bit. So
yeah, he's been having a good year. He's been fun to watch.
I'm a diesel guy, so I'm enjoying that. So
yeah, it's different seeing a diesel engine on a mod. That's fun to watch.
It's been normally we see like the semis or the big mods, but man, as soon as that thing hits the track, Brett, every phone is out.
Yeah,
it's so cool. It's been pictures of it everywhere. No, and I know the Otts don't care. I think they actually built it for Wes, to be honest. But
that's the Otts. That's the old. That's Blake's old, not Blake, but Gage's old tractor.
Yeah.
Oh, the frame is.
That's his old chassis. Yeah. Now I was told they didn't change gearing or anything. On that tractor. So
Tori Rudin says hi, Brett.
Hey, Tori.
And then Bodie Ott says Dalton will be there. Ooh, cool.
The LS
Henry.
Yeah.
He had some breakage in Lee, didn't he?
Yeah, because I saw it tore down on his Facebook page, Brett.
Yeah.
It was tore down before Lee, so I thought he had to put put a couple rods or rod bearings. I can't remember. Before Lee, they were getting maybe he tore something else up, but
I know I talked to Elmer Hogg with the Temptations, and I think they're planning on coming too. So
good deal. Big and little Temptations.
Yeah.
The Hoffmans hopefully should be there.
Yeah.
But we keep checking the app. They sign up on the Outlaw Pulling app. I've noticed there a lot of pulling this week. We have 9 events this week, Brett. So
oh wow.
Yeah. I'll start tomorrow night through Saturday. New block, Bodie said. So on Dalton Henry's tractor. So well, Brett, any spot we talked about sponsors. What do you have rides there at the fair?
Yep.
Midway and all that.
Full carnival, 4-H exhibits, the whole 9 yards.
How late is the Midway open? Like when the pull's over, can Jason and I run over to get a corn dog or a funnel cake after the pull?
Yeah, even if it's closed, you guys can still ride the rides.
Oh, we get a handstand like all day ride?
You shouldn't have said that, Brett. I'm just going to warn you.
They usually have a big slide. You can go down that.
Oh, yay. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Well, Brett, thanks for coming on tonight. Everybody, Pierce County Fair on Thursday night in Pierce, Nebraska. Going to be an awesome show. I'm going to be there. Jason's going to be there. All the cool kids are going to be there.
Ron, we don't want to let Brett go yet. Our next person's not on. I don't want to just talk to you. I'd rather talk to Brett.
I'm sorry. I thought you had.
I don't have anybody in. I don't have anybody in the green room yet.
Nobody's in the green room. What the heck's going on here?
So I'm on the Pierce. I'm on the Pierce County Fair website right now. So some Ott tractors right there on the big page. So I figured that's a good sign there. So
yeah.
What night are we doing this? Because I think Ron would be fantastic at this, Brett.
Oh boy,
that is Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, they shut that down in Wisconsin on us. All the PETA people. We used to do that.
Really?
Used to be the biggest part of our fair in Wisconsin. So.
Oh man, we have all kinds of people show up for it.
Yeah, we're too close to Madison, Wisconsin, Brett. So that's all I'm going to say. So.
What do they do? Is it hog wrestling or what?
Yeah, so you got to catch them and put them in the tub. They get all muddy.
Yeah.
You get like teams of 2 or 3, and it's a hoot.
Yeah, I think we have like a youth division, an older division, like our fire department does it, and it's quite the show.
I think we should get Kurt Van Beek and Taylor Van Beek, and maybe that'd be fun, Ron, to have a
get Kurt and Dave Nelson out there as a team.
So there's the Peace County. Is that our pulling track right here then for the grandstands?
Yep.
Okay. Man, that's one heck of a motocross or a whole. Wow, you guys got it all.
Yeah, that'd be the day of our derby. That's Sunday. So.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin Davis is in the green room now, Brett. So.
I'm getting kicked off because of Kevin.
Good.
All right.
Well, not kicked off. I mean, he's still back there. He is showing you the middle finger right now, Brett. I'm like,
oh man,
what's going on?
Good thing he's in the green room right now.
No, that is a sweet picture right there. That's from Rock Valley this year, isn't it? That looks like Rock Valley. No,
I don't.
Or is that last year?
That one. That's last year. That one's been around a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So awesome.
Well, good deal. Yeah, Brett, we're gonna kick you off. So.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Brett. We'll see you Thursday night.
Yep.
Yeah, looking forward to
it.
it.
Hey, what's that? What'd you say? Tinkers? Where am I eating Thursday? Tinker Toys?
Tinkers, they got a big food trailer.
Okay. Got it.
We love fair food, Brett. So
that's why I'm fat.
You and me both.
See you, Brett.
See ya.
Have a good. We'll see you Thursday.
Yep.
Now this next guy, Ron, I think we should have like some.
We need a delay. Music. We need like a 10-second delay on.
Let's see what I got for some interest. I got some music on here somewhere. Hold on.
You have special music for him?
It's not special. I didn't prep that far ahead.
Is it like clown music? Like
let's see what I got here. Here we got this. Like that, Ron?
Without further ado, our next guest from where the heck are you from? I don't even know where to say you're from.
He's from Arizona. He's from Arizona.
Are you from Wayne, Nebraska? Are you from Arizona?
How about both?
Where do you tell people when they ask you where you're from?
Depends if you're with the government or not. For tax free.
I said, well, let's see. Today I could be from Arizona. Then next time I could be from Wayne, Nebraska.
Gotcha. We won't go any further than that. We're good.
Yeah, there we go. We'll just leave it alone.
We'll leave it alone. Who's that? Paul what?
Huh?
Paul.
Where's the beer?
Paul Dip. Okay.
He's watching on YouTube. I don't know.
Gotcha.
That looks like one of them French names. We haven't had our French guy on yet tonight.
Yeah.
He stays up late and watches us.
That doesn't look like his name though. Is that French?
I'm not sure. Paul Madib.
All right. 2023 Wayne County Fair, Wayne, Nebraska.
With the fair manager, Mr. Fair Manager, Mr. Fair
Manager.
Fair
Manager, I guess. Yeah, whatever.
I called him today and said, Fair Manager.
Yeah.
Kevin, I saw the grandstands, buddy. It doesn't even look like the same place.
Well, kind of looks different, doesn't it?
That looks massive.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Kind of a nice improvement for us.
That's huge. So the announcer stand and everything's on the opposite side where it was.
Yep, you'll be on the east side.
Hey, Ron.
Yes.
Kevin wanted me to tell you on the show tonight, they ran out of money and you're going to be on a flatbed trailer and there, no umbrella, just kind of out in the sun. So he wanted me to pack some. He said, I'm not going to tell Ron until he gets here because I want him to show up. So
Oh, that's why you're coming along, because you have to hold my umbrella, Jason.
Desiree Paulson says, "Holy crap, that looks huge." So that's awesome. No, I can't.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's been a big undertaking. Everybody, when everybody does something like this, it's a huge undertaking. But yeah, it's turning out very nice.
Yep. Tell Bodie Yacht I'm going to park my truck and everything right where he normally parks over there in the VIP area, just so he knows. And I'm pretty sure he's watching.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Schultz and I are going to park our rigs there in the yacht section.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm scared of yachts. The yachts are. I guarantee they got a mafia just like the Omers do. So.
So talk about classes here, Kevin. Big show, big shootout in the 4-1s. Going to be a big one.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of, as we went through this, been talking about all this, guys. I mean, we've added classes and, done a lot of changing, but, and then when you have local people want to come and help do the shootout, I thought that was pretty nice, for two guys to step up and offer to do that. I mean, I thought it was pretty impressive, really.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, I talked to one of those guys. It was last year before, and they said they were going to do something like this, and they weren't lying. I mean, $3,000, winner take all.
They said something to me at West Point last year. Dennis or Eric, I don't remember. So.
Yeah, so I called when it all went down. I called Kurt and chatted with him a little bit, and Kurt said, "Well, yeah, if they want to do something, it's more than willing to, let's do it." And then I called him back, and they said, "Okay." I said, "Well, what are you guys thinking?" We said, "Well, let's think a little bit." And then all of a sudden they called me back, and that's what they said. So, I mean, I thought that was pretty cool, and we're all excited for it.
So it's kind of like the Super Farm Shootout of Rock Valley, except it's limited pros, top 5 in placings for that night. And the results will come back that night and pull for winner take all. What was it, $3,000? $3,000 in Wayne, Nebraska, Friday night. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Anderson Farms, for
I like them. I did Eric's mortgage for his house, so I'm always sucking up to them. These are good people.
But when you get deals like that, and then the guys that are pulling in that class, you got like you and I talked, Ron. I mean, they still get the points and the money from that class, plus the chance, to pick up a little extra on the side.
Yeah, and they're pulling in the Holganics Midwest Midsummer Sweep too. So which it's over this weekend as well. So yeah, a lot of good things for the pullers going on right now. That's awesome. Big thanks, Anderson Farms, for doing that. Yep. So let's go through the classes. What's different this year besides the new grandstand?
Well, that's kind of our main thing.
That's your big thing.
That's a big thing. Well, the classes were 100% outlaw. We were mixed it up last year, but then I decided to go all this route, and I'm very very pleased on what we ended up with classes, and I think it's going to be a heck of a show for us. I mean, where you got to pull the night before and you got to pull after us, so you got almost a 3-day sweep in here, for some of these guys. So I mean, that's a pretty good weekend.
Yeah, it's 2-wheel drive, super field, mod 4-wheel drive, diesel supers, light mods, limited pros, plus the limited pro shootout, light super stock, ag, 74 mods, limited pro stock, semi, and super farm. So it's going to be a big night there in Wayne, Nebraska. What's good at the Wayne, Nebraska Fair, Kev? What's good in the food?
It's all good, Ron. We got you got food vendors down here. We got big barbecue deal going on down here. We got all kinds of food vendors. We got a brand new carnival this year. We got one out of Minnesota. They're setting up right now. So yeah, I mean, we've done a lot of changing. Carnivals, new grandstand, changed some other stuff. So we put in right in front of our fair office, brand new flagpoles. Was all donated. So our flagpoles are up 50 feet in the air, redone all that. So be big flags on all that. So, it's awesome. Just kind of changing it all up, and so that's what we've been doing here.
The staging area is a little wider now down in there, the less of a bottleneck. Correct. So you improved on that.
We'll be scaling in right by them horse barns there. So we'll scale in, and then the guys will come down. We'll have that crow's nest down there. Jason was kind of maybe playing with you a little bit there, and then there'll be at least 3, but I'm hoping maybe we can get 4 rows of staging right behind you. So that'll be good.
Desiree Paulson says massive pork tenderloin sandwiches there.
True. Yes. She is here. Yes.
Good deal. Puller Supper is awesome. Mark Ham says the Puller Supper is awesome. I agree. I've been to Wayne many times.
Yeah. So there's free supper. I mean, it'd be pork and beef and salads and
semis. That's what we're seeing, Kevin. Semis.
I know. Yep. So yeah.
Very
so there
cool.
we go, guys.
Friday.
Yeah,
we'll sell you the seat, but you only need the edge.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Kevin.
Well, I just said, for everybody to get in, it's $20. That gets you into the whole fairgrounds. There's parking. If our lot will get full, then we'll be shuttling everybody over because we give all the pullers real close to the track as they can get, So, we've done a lot of changing. So we'll have a new pit entrance for all the pullers. They can come straight on down the road from the main entrance and pull right in. We build a big entrance for them. So
you guys have been busy.
That way they're not tying up traffic. Yeah, we've all been pretty busy here. I've been back. I got back 2 weeks ago here. So.
Okay. Awesome.
Hold on. Well, I got to get a picture of the big.
Wait.
I got to get a picture of the big check. Dennis texted it to me earlier today.
Big check.
The big check for the $3,000. It's like Happy Gilmore size. So.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I thought that was pretty cool. Dennis, he sent that to me, so I thought that would be pretty cool.
I need one. Up there. I'll have it up on the screen in 30 seconds. I had to text it to myself on Facebook and then download it.
Take a screenshot.
But I said, yeah. I mean, you guys got a lot of stuff going on, but I mean, it's going to be a good weekend here. And like now here, we're still out here, but it's cooling down. I mean, once the sun starts to go down a little bit, it's not bad.
So it's free barbecue at 6?
Actually, between 5:30 and 6, they'll kick it off.
Gotcha. And then come have some free barbecue and stick around and watch Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pull. Cool.
Yeah. And then after there's the check. Yeah. Looks pretty nice.
Yeah, that's
Eric,
awesome.
they spelled Anderson wrong. It's with an E, Eric. So.
Well, I guess we'll have to live with that, won't we?
I'm teasing, Kevin. I'm just being funny.
I know.
Okay.
But other than that, everything's coming together. Like I said, it takes in all your county fairs that you mess with. I mean, it takes a lot of work and a lot of time to put these on, but we all enjoy it. So,
what time can people get in the gate there? Starts at 6:30. What time the gates open?
Gates are open at 9:00 in the morning.
9 in the morning. Go pick out your seat. Put your blanket on your seat there. Tape it to the. There you go.
Yep. And then then if the guys people want to go back in the pits, but we got, like I said, a brand new carnival. Like I said, it's pretty awesome. I mean, we're all excited about that because we've been trying to get a new carnival for the last 5-6 years. It takes a long time to get your name in on a carnival.
So, usually a fair will get a hold of one and they stick with them for a while. So I can see
exactly.
that.
Don't they make you sign contracts, Kevin? For so many years?
Well, yes and no, but you can either do a 3-year or you do year to year, and we've been doing year to year because we knew that we wanted to change.
Gotcha.
So that's why we kind of changed up, and so we've done that, and we're all outlaw this year. But the big talk has been the semi class. I mean, our board is all excited because they've never seen that, and there's one of our fair board members is really excited about that happening. So that's why I pursued it. When Ron told me, I says, well, I can just tell you right now, if it happens, I'm going to be on board. So,
Kevin, when we were just talking about it, I didn't even get the I part of semi out of my mouth before you texted me about it. What are you talking about?
I know. I said we were going to be in. So
Wes Severs is from Wayne, Nebraska, right?
Correct. And actually, the odds, Bodie, he used to be from Wayne, but now he lives in Norfolk. But he grew up in Wayne, Nebraska.
Nice.
So yeah. So I mean, you got, like I said, for your limited pro class, you got quite a few just here. Like last night when we were talking, I said you still got even like Novaks are only 35, 40 miles from us down at Howells. So
how far does Paulson's live from you?
30 miles.
30 miles. That's just
Yeah.
up the road.
Yeah, that's just up the road to the northwest of us. So you got Paulson's up there, and then you got Brian Deck in Winside, and you got Craig Yonke in Winside. So
hey, Yonke's got that thing wound up now. That thing's running good.
Yeah, it's running good. And then especially when Craig brought his uncle's tractor in and dropped it off here, so we'll have that on display. And so yeah, it's kind of nice to watch that. To see that tractor come back. Just come out. It don't run, but still though, just to see what it was back. 40 years ago when the guys were running 3 Chargers.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And you guys have a pretty cool classic antique tractor display there too.
Yeah, that's where I'll put it. It'll sit in the antique tractor display on Thursday. Friday, I'm going to move it down by the end of the grandstand, and we haven't decided if we're going to use it out front through the national anthem or not, because which I didn't know when Dave mentioned it, that it's the International's 100th year. So
Farmall, 100 years of Farmall.
So I guess we could if we want to, but we'll see. I just wanted to get it because as everybody comes in the grandstand, they can all look at the tractor and walk around it. I mean, you can touch it. I mean, it's going to be right there. So, I mean, which is nice.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yep.
All right, folks. Wayne
All right,
County Fair.
Kevin's out of time. He only paid for 5 minutes. We let him go over a little bit, Ron.
I can see that.
So he owes us now, right? He owes us.
He owes me a barbecue meal.
Yeah, so that's just like when Ron texted me or talked to me, or we talked a little bit this morning. He said, well, yeah, we got a little bit of time. Do you want to be on? I'll see if I can get squeezed in. I said, well, thanks, Ron. I don't let Ron get by with anything.
He doesn't, not at all.
Nobody does, actually.
I know.
Nobody actually does. So don't feel bad.
Yeah. So. Well, you got to stay after him.
You do. Keeps them honest.
That's right. So.
All right, Kevin. We'll see you Friday, buddy. I'll be there for barbecue.
All right.
See you,
thanks,
Kevin.
guys.
All right.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Have a good night.
What kind of sound music should we have for Chad? Because I want to check. I think I can see him in the green room. He looks like a rock guy. I got some rock music for him. So here we go. Chad, I hope you like rock. So ready, Ron? You like that, Ron? Little hip and beat there? You little Beavis and Butthead?
Some psychedelic effects here as we bring him in. Chad Lukavsky, Wayne County Fair, Iowa.
Yes, sir.
Wayne.
The tale of two cities, Wayne County, Nebraska, Wayne County, Iowa, the same night. What are the chances of that?
Yeah, it's hard to believe.
Hard to believe that we have 9 events this weekend throughout the Midwest, Chad.
Yeah, you guys are going to be busy.
Yeah, we'll be tired on Sunday, I promise you.
I'm tired right now.
Just thinking about it.
Yep.
So Corydon, Iowa, awesome fair. Probably the memory from Corydon that stands out the most to me is COVID year when we had haulers parked all the way down that dirt road as far as the eye could see. We were so packed with pullers. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. Everybody was just happy to be somewhere that year. And then, I mean, it turned out great. I mean, it was an awesome pull.
Yeah, it was there. The pit area was completely full and then some, and then pullers were just coming out of the woodwork wanting to come pull. And Jason, did you come to that?
Yeah, no, not the COVID year, but I got to pull there last year.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Now, what's the best food at the Wayne County Fair in Corydon?
Oh, the Cook Shack up there. It's got a mean ribeye steak sandwich. There's a local deal there north of us that's got they'll do like some roasted chicken or roasted pork chop. pretty good. And there's also a mean tenderloin right there, right next to where the sled hooks. So
did you guys?
I felt like I could reach out off my roll cage and grab a corn dog last year, Ron, when
Yeah.
Bauer back.
Did they have the pork loin on a stick or a pork chop on a stick there?
Nope.
That wasn't at Corydon? Okay.
Nope.
I thought it was. It's hard to keep all the food straight. There's so much good food at the fairs.
Oh yeah. We got a good variety. You can eat a little of something and a lot of sampling.
So you guys have the pro stock 4x4s this year.
Yes.
I think that's going to be a good class there because you're kind of in pro stock 4x4 Central. There's a lot south of Des Moines there, and then you're close enough to Missouri. You're going to pull some Missouri pro stock 4x4s. I think that's going to be a big class for you guys.
Yeah, it's true. We switched it up there a little bit. I mean, I like, got along great with the other ones, but I mean, who knows?
And Cole Alley's sponsoring the diesel pickup class there, the 3.0 diesels.
Yeah.
Limited
He likes that. He gets to run here on his home turf, and I'm sure all of his buddies would like to come try to embarrass him on his home turf. So it works out great.
He's a little slow getting started this year. I think he's one of the ones that's waiting on parts.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be his first hook, isn't it?
It could be. Could be.
And what's the name of his shop? Alley's Diesel Performance?
Yeah, Alley Diesel Performance.
Okay, he's a sponsor of the class and the fair there.
Yep.
So
he sponsors our roller. Actually, you get to see it go up and down the track all night long.
I remember all of his fans, or like you could tell he was a local guy last year by the amount of people that were cheering for him and around the truck and helping out and stuff.
Yep.
There's that corn dog fan.
Yeah, we're pretty fortunate here. I mean, Cole in that 3.0 diesel class, 540s. Sounds like Hopkins is going to come pull this year, and then you get Porters in the pro stock. So I mean, to have 3 local in-county guys, with their 3 classes represented, it's kind of a neat deal.
Yeah, you guys have 3 classes that are in that Holganics Midwest Midsummer Sweep too. So those guys are competing for not only outlaw points but sweep points as well. So pro stock tractors, light pros, and pro stock 4x4 all in that sweep with Holganics Midwest. So that's cool. That's super cool. Yeah, I seen Hopkins was signed up there. That's cool. That he's going to be there. He doesn't live that far from there, right?
No, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's nice to be that close. That's a hometown pull for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Really. What time the gates open? What times it start on Friday?
We start at 7:00. I mean, gates are open all day. Our fair's going on, so I mean, you can get in whenever.
Okay.
Pull will start right at 7.
What's it cost to watch the pool?
$15.
$15.
$15. That gets you the gate.
Packed last year.
It gets you parking and everything. So
it was packed.
Yeah, great.
Packed.
Always a good crowd there. You got the big screen. Big screen adds so much to a pool. It's awesome to have the big screen.
Oh yeah, it works out great. I mean, everybody can kind of watch the pool. Watch the replay real quick, and we can kind of throw our sponsors up there a little bit and get them in the limelight. And it's just, it brings a lot, just kind of atmosphere to pull, and gives them something else to watch besides us running up and down the track.
So how long have you been having pulls there at the fair?
This is our 5th year with you guys, I believe.
Okay. And you were pulling before that?
Before that was kind of before I got on the fair board stuff. I mean, there was like some local, like IMO type stuff, but I mean,
but the pool's kind of been a tradition to have there.
Yeah, it's been a tradition, but I mean, here in the last 5 years, we've obviously stepped it up with you guys, and everybody's liked it.
Yeah, it's a nice facility. They always have an awesome crowd there, standing room only. Good responsive crowd, fun to announce to. Friday night at 7. You said 7, right? And
yes.
There's Cole's truck right there, one of your sponsors.
Yep.
I've been looking for that, trying to find that one.
The back alley hooker. Yeah, I've talked to him a few times this year, and it seemed like he was waiting on parts, and he said he's planning.
Town boy.
Said he was planning on pulling Friday there. So.
Back alley hooker 3:10.76 to get ahead of the leader.
That guy sounds a lot like you, Ron.
Oh man, I know he's annoying, right?
Who is that guy?
But now looking forward.
Behind him, hometown boy, Cole Alley.
We'll watch him pull here.
Yep. We have Justin in the green room and Steve Shackelford. So you have to tell me who we'll go to next, Ron.
Okay. We'll go to Justin next.
The busiest week in polling, Chad.
Yeah. From the schedule, you got them lined up good.
Oh, took a shot. He went after him. Looks.
Yeah, across the board, polling just in general, this is the busiest week in polling throughout the country.
Yeah.
This week, so.
Yeah, there's stuff like every single day. So.
Yeah, and it keeps. I mean, yeah, because heck, back there when we started with you guys, I mean, heck, there was just us and a couple of them up north the day before, and you guys, maybe had 3 days in a row, and now it's hooking up good because we got multiple deals, multiple days, and.
What else is the Wayne County Fair in Corden known for there besides the Outlaw Tractor Pull?
We just have like the night before we have kind of some local 4-wheeler ATV races, and Duckworth. Cool. Duckworth puts on a rodeo Saturday and Sunday night, and that always draws a huge crowd here for us.
Awesome. I love fair season. I've been there many times. Love your fair, guys. Get ready for the fair in the Outlaw Tractor Pull at the Wayne County Fair in Corden, Nebraska, Friday night at 7. So we're looking forward to it.
No, it's Corden, Iowa.
What'd I say?
Nebraska. See,
what'd I say?
It's hard to keep straight. You just got to go to Wayne County. Doesn't matter what state you're in.
I haven't had a thing to drink either. Look, it's water. It really is water.
It's Tito's. It's Tito's, Chad. I hang out with Ron. It's Tito's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's water. It's dark of water. Chad, thanks for taking time out to come on tonight. Sorry I got that mixed up. I'll get it right. It's the Wayne County Fair, Wayne County, Iowa, in Corden, Iowa, Friday night at 7. How about that?
Sounds great.
All right. Thanks, Chad, for taking the time out, buddy.
Yep. See you.
Have a good night.
All right. Justin's coming on next. So I'm going to play some here. I got to get some walk-up music for him. Here we go.
I was going to say play something jazz, like jazzy,
Kind of mellow.
Yeah, something cool.
Something cool. Like that, Ron? It's kind of mellow, kind of cool.
I'm feeling it.
Justin.
Hey, how we doing, guys?
We're happy to be here.
Great week of pulling, Justin. We're busy this week. We have 9 events on the Outlaw schedule starting tomorrow night through Saturday. So
a lot of good pulls, it sounds like.
Yes, sir.
Busy week. That's awesome.
So what's new in Lamar's this year?
Well, we're in the process tonight, finishing setting up. Our fair opens up here tomorrow. I was going to try and get you a picture of our grandstands, but unfortunately our phone service out here is not the greatest.
Would it be anywhere, Justin, would it be on your Facebook page or anything?
Facebook or PlymouthCountyFair.org.
I'll find it. That's my job. I'm the co-host, so I know my role.
I sent it to Ron. I don't have your number. I apologize there, Jason.
You did send it to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, way to go, Stone. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I only have
Do your job.
100 messages on my phone today.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, mine's been ringing nonstop, so I don't feel too bad.
You have it.
I'm just glad you're able to be on the show, Justin. I kept watching you come in and out, and I figured it was your internet.
Yeah. Unfortunately, out here, when we get quite a few people out here, I mean, we get 30,000 people a day through our county fairs. So, Unfortunately, we have a little bad internet out here.
Last year we were pulling same deal as this year. We were in Warrensburg, Missouri, as well as in Lamar, and we got rained out in Warrensburg, and we weren't sure. We thought it was going to stop, so we thought the people were staying. So we put the Lamar's pull up on the big screen, and people were sitting in the rain watching the Lamar's pull.
Yeah, we had a beautiful night last year. It looks like it could be a little warm up here this week. They're talking upper 90s for us, but it still should be a beautiful fair, and we're hoping for a good turnout.
One thing I noticed when I was watching that last year was the crowd was huge. How many did you have in there last year?
We're figuring right at 20,000 people. The fair that day, we did roughly 55,000 just through the gates. Our grandstands can hold that 20,000 ish. So we had our stands completely full.
20,000?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody was super excited to see the Outlaws coming back to Plymouth County here.
You know, I knew it was a lot. I didn't realize it was that big. Wow, that's.
Well, Ron, once we get past 10, you got to take your shoes off, and I know you get embarrassed. So.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. It's embarrassing, but sometimes you have to.
We're just right up the road from the old Hinton, Iowa poll that used to happen over the years. So.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And just down the road from Rock Valley that we went to last week.
Yeah, you guys were sitting pretty close to the announcer stand, weren't you?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, I remember that when you sent a shout out. You asked me to say something, I did, and then you yelled at me. You guys were like,
right
there, real close,
So if I could, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my camera to switch around here. I'm on my phone tonight, but I'll turn my phone, kind of give you a little bit of a view out here of our grandstand a ways off. We have livestock shows starting all week, starting tomorrow. Out there in the distance, you can kind of see it's the grandstand port. And we are famous for pork chop and a glove.
Pork chop and a glove.
I remember talking about this last year.
Let me tell you what, it is one big pork chop too.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I remember we talked about that last year. Then there's a pork chop on a stick somewhere. I can't remember where that was at.
That's not the state fair, I think.
Is it? Could be.
Down at the Iowa State Fair, yeah. So we've got.
Go ahead, Justin.
Go ahead. I say we've got all kinds of food vendors and stuff out here. All nonprofit. There we go. All nonprofit organizations run our food stands out here. You can get ice cream and pie, walking tacos, anything that'll satisfy you. That's for sure.
Awesome. What's it cost to get in there?
$10. $10 to get into our fair, and once you're in the fair, you're able to enjoy everything we have out here.
Wow.
20,000 people.
That's crazy. That's impressive.
Yeah.
3,200 super fields, modified four-wheel drive, diesel super stocks, light modified, super farm, and light limited pro. Of course, light limited pro, part of the Organics Midwest Midsummer Sweep. That's a big deal. Yeah, that'd be awesome to see. I want to see if you pack those grandstands again.
I sure hope so. We've got a lot of hype around the area here. Everybody's just super excited, nonstop talking about it.
Awesome. Go ahead.
Starts at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Gates open at what time?
Gates open all day.
All day.
Yep, they open 7:30 that morning. We've got a hog show going on that day. We've got a couple different variety acts for the kids to come down to.
Jason, you need to be there at 7:30 a.m. and get your seat.
That's fine.
Ron, I think I emailed you here a while back our banner and everything with the printout of what we have. I don't think I got it to Jason though.
For the whole fair, all your activities?
Yes. For the tractor pull. Thunder by the Round Barn.
Oh, yeah. I just was looking at that today. You emailed it to me?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to look here. Find it.
Justin, what towns are you close to draw that many people? You got it. How big is Lamar's?
Lamar's, I want to say, is like 3,000 people. We're up here in the northwest corner of Iowa. We pull people in from Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota. When you drive through the parking lot looking at license plates, it's kind of a tri-state area out here. Everybody shows up to the Lamar's, to the Plymouth County Fair.
And that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, we call it the best 5 days of summer, and boy, it sure is.
That's good marketing right there, Justin. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Well, I'll give a little shout out. I'm on the fair board here, and so we like to help promote everybody we can.
Heck yeah. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
I'm looking for it, guys.
Thunder by the Round Barn.
Thunder by the Round Barn. How's your email address start off, Justin?
Showman.
Oh, gotcha. Showman. Gotcha. No matches, but that's impossible.
Well, I can send it to you when we're done here again. And
I got it here. I got it. I'm going to send it to Jason so he can put it up there on the screen. What's going on there tonight, Justin?
Tonight, we're just kind of finalizing setup. All the vendors are pulling in. A lot of the livestock are starting to come tonight. We're supposed to get some heat here the next couple of days. So try to get the livestock in overnight and get them settled down and cooled off so it's not so bad on them. We've been pretty fortunate over the years. We've had a pretty cool fair, and this year they're talking some high heat and big humidity. So Saturday looks beautiful though, mid to upper 80s, and
nice.
It sounds like a little bit of rain Friday night. Get our track kind of wet. Right now, out in our grandstand area, we got a motocross track set up. We start out with motocross on Wednesday night. Thursday night, we go to tough truck. On Friday night, we've got demolition derby. And we knock all the tracks down, repack the dirt, disc it up, and repack it in for Saturday night for the Outlaw show. And then Sunday night, they dig it down 20 feet and build us a figure 8 track.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be
so
fun.
It's a real busy week out here. We got a real good county crew that helps run the dirt out here, and we can get all that set up for them. So
Thunder by the Round Barn, Lamar's, Iowa, this Saturday, July 29th at 6 p.m. $10 to get into gates, everything the fair has to offer, including, but it does cost extra to get the pork chop and a glove.
It does. But let me tell you what, it's worth the extra cost for the pork chop. And it's right underneath the grandstand, so you don't have to walk very far to go get one if you don't want to miss out on the good pull.
So get there early, get your pork chop and a glove, get you a good seat, and watch some good outlaw tractor pulling with 19,999 other tractor pulling fans. How about that?
Absolutely.
All right, Justin, thanks for coming on, buddy. Much luck to you. Hope you get an even bigger crowd this year.
Awesome. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for everything you do.
See you soon.
Bye.
Jason, did you send me a picture the same time I sent you a picture of the same thing of the ad for? I texted
you texted it to me, and I need to get it on Messenger so I can download it. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you. I feel you. Yeah, I got you.
We've been leaving Shackelford standing out in the heat. I can see him sweating because he's coming on.
He's used to it. He works outside all the time.
Yeah,
he's taking him. He needs a break anyway. He's probably.
What kind of music are you feeling for Shackelford? What do you think, Stone?
Some red dirt country.
Some red dirt country.
Yeah, play something red dirt. Maybe some Jerry Reed. How about some? Oh, that don't sound like Steve.
If I play any of that stuff, I'll get in trouble by Facebook, and then they'll turn off our live.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
See what we got. I guess I can find something. Just feel like Shackelford. Kind of techno-y.
Yep. Steve Shackelford, Warrensburg, Missouri. What's happening, buddy?
Not much, Ron. How are you? Thanks for having me tonight.
Good. You're welcome. Sorry it's so late, but we got a lot of pulling going on this week, man.
Yeah, this is great. This is a great week. I was just listening to the guy there before talking about 20,000 people coming to a pull.
Isn't that crazy?
Ron, I would pass out if that many people showed up here. We hope to hell to have 2,000 is what we're hoping for.
Well, I don't know what you had last year, but it was packed and they were still rolling in, buddy. And
yes.
Mother Nature rained on our parade there.
Yes, I've said it before. I told Jason last night. I haven't done anything different. The only thing that we did any different last year was to ask him to help us, and I got to think it did.
Steve, don't tell him that. Don't.
I know it was a mistake. We should have talked about that privately. Yeah.
We talked about that earlier, and I told you not anything.
Yeah. You did. No, we're out here at the fairground. We're out here at the fairgrounds tonight. Steve Bailey and his crew were here today, and the place looks like a golf course. They mowed it and weed eated the whole fairgrounds all the way out to the highway. And I think tonight we did a light check, and then we also got the sound system working, or checked it to see if it would work. And I think that went well. And so tomorrow evening things will start to pick up here quite a bit. Then Friday and Saturday, we do what I like to call decorating. And that's where we recognize all the people that helped make this happen, because there are a bunch of folks.
You have a good list of sponsors there this year?
Real good. We're real excited, real appreciative. The support for that has been great, even though we've had a bit of a rough go with weather. We've just had great support, and we appreciate it a lot.
Well, it's a great facility there. Plenty of pit parking. You guys do a great job with everything there. And it's right there close to Warrensburg, Missouri, right down the road. I mean,
yep.
Just about throw a rock and hit it. Home of Central Missouri State University.
Correct. Yep.
The Mules, right?
The Mules. Yep.
CMSU Mules there.
Yep. Yep. They were 4 miles from town, Ron. Hotels and shopping and restaurants and movie theater. There's 2 golf courses. There's Warrensburg's a town of I don't know, 20,000 people, probably somewhere in that range. So it's everything you could want is there as far as pulling goes.
We're reading some comments here. We get a lot of comments on the show. Michael, was that Idle? Yep. One of Dad's favorite shows, or one of Dad's favorite pulls. He says Warrensburg Mo says it's a great show.
Appreciate that. Appreciate hearing that.
So classes this year, two tracks, right?
Yeah, Mike's
2 tracks.
Super fan, so he knows what he's talking about.
Awesome.
2 tracks, 2 sleds, Ron. We don't have to talk about it much, but we've lowered the price of admission to try to help the wound from the weather last year, and I'm hoping folks will come back and support us again. We need them to come back and support us again. That's for sure.
Well, it was disappointing. I was so happy for you guys. You had such a big crowd, and have that rain come in like it did, and just kind of hung around. And it's like, it didn't pour on us. It just kind of hung out and drizzled on us and got us wet and got everything muddy.
It just drizzled, and
yeah, there was nothing on the radar. We were right on the edge.
Yeah.
Nope. It just made it slick, and so I was telling Jason last night, we've got folks that help us with our group from every direction from town here, and I would started getting text messages at 10:30 and 11:30. Hey Steve, I'm 2 miles south of the fairgrounds. The gravel road is dry, or I'm 2 miles north of the fairgrounds and my sidewalk is dry, or I'm in Warrensburg and it's dry. And you talk about disheartening. That kind of was icing on the cake.
Well, talking about the rain, I mean, you guys did book Sunday as a rain date. So if by chance, knock on wood, it rains Saturday and rains us out, we will pull on Sunday. The pullers have planned for that, being that's a rain date on Sundays.
Yep. Sunday at 1:00. And, Joe has tarps for this. We have enough tarp to cover this track 400 foot in length and 100 foot wide. And, we have provisions to protect it if Mother Nature would come and wipe us out again. But they are called, it's going to be hot, just like the last guy mentioned. They're calling for some heat here. But Saturday on the Kansas City weather, Saturday's got us in for a high here of 95 degrees. And if that happens by 7:00 at night, we'll be real close to the upper 80s. And by 8 or 9, it'll be comfortable. So I'm kind of excited about that. Hope that comes to be.
Yeah, the weather people, they make a big deal about some of the heat. It's been a lot hotter than what it is right now, Steve. So,
yeah.
90s in the summer, people shouldn't be too many complaints about that. It's summer.
No, I've been around to sponsors and things talking about it, and they just kind of chuckle and say, "Well, it is summertime. That's what it is." Okay, exactly. Yeah, you're right.
So you and Lamar's, Iowa, are the last stop on the Holganics Midwest Midsummer Sweep. You have the limited Pro Stock 4x4, and the Pro Stock tractors competing that are part of that sweep. So that's cool. Plus, your 3.0 diesel class, limited Pro Stock diesels, that's the kickoff for the Coal Train Rolling Coal pulling series with the limited Pro diesel pickups. That series starts.
Right on.
Now, that runs through the end of the season. So the folks from Coal Train are going to be there. Coal Train Energy. Have you heard of those guys, Steve?
Yes, they're right over here at just west of Sedalia, I believe, aren't they? Syracuse, Missouri.
Yep.
I think so. Yeah. We do. We've heard of them and see their ads. I see their ads on the local cable television and Spectrum, and I see their ads on TV, and then of course I've seen them on Facebook as well.
Yeah, that's cool. Those guys did that, started that, and I like it. It tastes good, and you know what? We know where our money's going, and they're good guys. They're like us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
yes, I do. Yep.
It's cool.
Yeah,
so.
I like that.
So let's just go through the classes real quick that you are having, so folks will know. If they don't know or they can't remember what we're about to tell them, they can always download the Outlaw Pulling app. Super modified 2-wheel drive, limited pro diesel pickups, limited Pro Stock tractors, 4.1s, light Super Stock ag, big modified tractor, 7,400 pound, Pro Stock 4x4, and Pro Stock tractors. All those classes, 2 tracks, 2 sleds. Starts at 7 p.m. Saturday in Warrensburg, Missouri, at the Johnson County Fairgrounds. What time do the gates open, Steve?
Ron, they can start coming out here about 3 o'clock if they want to.
3 o'clock. Good deal.
Yep.
Get there early because the line was long last year, folks. So get your butts out there. Don't delay. Get out there and get you a seat. Going to be a good show this year, Steve. I can feel it.
I'm optimistic, Ron. I appreciate you saying that.
So Schulte's not going to be there. He's going to be up in Iowa.
Yeah,
So,
that's all right. Yeah.
Doug's coming down there though, so we got it covered. We're splitting up the Outlaw TV crew this weekend, Steve. So.
Yep, no problem. That's cool. That's good.
But you have a great event. Great event. I was hoping to get the pull there last year. So.
I know you were. You were excited to get on that tractor. You walked right up to me and said, "I can't wait to go down that track." And maybe that was your fault. Now that I think about it.
You know what? I do bring the rain. I've been known to bring the rain, Steve.
Well, come back then, because we could sure use some now. It is dry here.
You need me down there like today, but not Saturday, basically.
Not Saturday. No, not Saturday.
Thursday or Friday, but not Saturday.
Yeah.
What do you have for food vendors there, Steve? And you seem like you guys had a raffle there last year or something. You doing anything like that this year too?
Yeah, we did have we had a deal where one of our sponsors is an ammunition. They make ammunition called Dogwood Shooting Supplies, and so they donate oh my gosh, I'd hate to think what it would cost if you had to buy that stuff at a retail level, but they donate a bunch of ammunition, and then we raffle it off and give it away through the raffle system. But the fair board, I got to say something about them. They've been fantastic to us out here, really have helped us build a great facility, and they have a great facility for us to work with. But they do all the food as far as the stuff that you would buy. And I actually heard that they're going to have fried fish. They're going to fry fish this year.
Oh, cool.
So I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm sure there'll be hamburgers, hot dogs, but they are going to have some kind of a fish fry. Awesome. And probably till supplies run out or something like that. And then I think we've got a corn dog guy, and we've got a lemonade guy, and we've got a kettle corn guy, and we've got a cotton candy guy.
You know what's crazy? I love all that stuff.
I do too. That's why I've got such a unique figure. Yeah.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
A lot of wind resistance.
Gates open at 3. Show starts at 7. Going to be an awesome show in Warrensburg, Johnson County Fairgrounds, Saturday night at 7. Anybody you want to thank here, Steve, or mention before we get off the air?
There's too many. I mean, there's just so many. The sponsors, the fair board, the fans that came last year. I know some of them left unhappy, but we're so glad they came and hope that what they saw makes them want to come back. Appreciate the Outlaws. You know how we feel about that organization and all the things that you guys do. Jason on your end, Ron on your end. We appreciate it all.
Steve, I left unhappy last year. I wasn't mad at you, but I was unhappy.
Yep. I know.
You know
I know. I know. I really do.
But
I really do.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it. I was excited. But Steve, thanks for coming on. Looking forward to Saturday in Warrensburg, man. Everybody come out. Great show, great people, great place to watch a pool, great atmosphere. Saturday night at 7. So,
Ron, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it and look forward to seeing you.
Thanks, Steve. We'll see you Saturday, buddy.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We don't have anybody in the green room, Ron.
Nobody in the green room. We did have one promoter that I wasn't able to get a hold of today for Sac City. Sac City, Iowa on Thursday night. Let's talk about Sac City. My buddy, our legend friend, Fred Patch is going to be calling that show.
Oh, great.
Fred does a good job. Sac City, Iowa. Super Mod 2-wheel drives, Light Limited Pro, Light Super Stock Ag, and 74 mods will be there. Of course, Light Limited Pros competing in the Organics Midwest Midsummer Sweep. So we're talking about that a lot because it's a big deal. It started in Troy last weekend. It was 5 classes, 16 cities, $25,000. Organics Midwest putting up. Huge thanks to the folks at Organics Midwest. Yep, there you go. Yeah, and it's weird that we're right at the end of it, but still, we're not even halfway through it. It's like, the majority of it's happening this weekend.
Do they pay the sweep money out at the banquet, or do they pay it out right after the sweep is over? How does that work, Ron?
I'll have to ask Todd about that and the folks at Organics, how they're going to pay that out. If they're going to bring one of the big checks.
Like Happy Gilmore?
Yeah, one of the big Happy Gilmore checks. But more information on that to come. That's a cool deal. Coal Train Energy, the Rolling Coal series there in a limited pro diesel class. So yeah, Sac City, Iowa. We didn't have folks on there tonight, but I mean we're already at an hour and a half, dude, and we still didn't have all of our promoters on for this week.
So the most popular post the last couple of days is on the Outlaw Facebook page is Randy Youngke's old tractor and Wayne, that old left-hand drive super stock. See the Hypermax sticker on there. Those Hypermax stickers were kind of expensive back in the day, Ron.
Really? To get
No,
the
I
sticker,
meant
it was expensive.
how much money you had to spend to get a sticker.
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Right. So, yeah, we're right in the thick of pulling season, man. It's this is the busiest time of year for us during fair season.
Oh yeah.
Next week's busy. Week after that, of course, it's a Iowa State Fair be here before you know it.
Ron, we're gonna have a pork
river.
chop in a glove. We're gonna do that, you and I together. Take a selfie.
I can't. That's at Lamar's.
Oh, I'll be there.
Yeah.
So I'll send you a picture of me eating one of those.
Send us a picture. We want to see.
Yeah, I'm not afraid.
You could double glove it. I wonder if they give you a right and a left hand.
Like I'll write Ron on one hand and then Jason on the other.
Yeah. Yeah. Eat one for me there. That'd be great.
Okay. I will.
So points are heating up. Things happening over the weekend, mod tractors, things were tightening up in that class, and then boom, you have a couple tractors break, can't make it to Platte City. The Ulmers were out. They thought they busted a planetary hub at Montgomery City Friday night. They tear it apart, and it actually messed up the hub itself, the magnesium part of it, and they were unable to get that in a hurry. So they had to sit out Saturday night and lost some valuable points. Of course, Don Nelson is forging ahead with Twisted Whip. Same thing with not even sure what happened to Wayne Longnecker, but he fired the engines at Platte City and found a problem, and he was unable to hook Saturday night in Platte City. So disappointing. We want to see those guys run, and disappointing
Yeah.
for them that they're going to lose out, some valuable points.
Yep.
When they could have been competing, and that crowd was freaking awesome too, man. That was a huge crowd at Platte City.
So Lamar, they didn't have that big of an outlaw show last year, I remember, but they really stepped it up this year and added more classes, didn't they?
They did. They added
3.
No, I know they added at least 1, maybe 2 classes last year. And we set it up so it'd be an easy run for those coming from like Wayne and such to come over there. So they ought to have a good turnout. That crowd there that was amazing last year. I had no idea it was that big though. Wow, 20,000. That's impressive. Impressive, to say the least. To say the least. So, where are you going pulling this weekend? Type it in the comments and let us know where you're going.
Russ says he's going to see us in Pierce and Wayne.
Wayne is a fun pull. Pierce is a fun pull. I've been to Pierce before. Wayne, I've announced that show several times.
All the promoters that came on tonight did a great job with the fair boards and different stuff like that. That was fun. For sure.
Who else is coming? Where's everybody going?
It takes about 15 seconds. This guy, Paul, just wants to know where the beer is.
Paul, he constantly is wanting to know where the beer is.
Mark Ham says Wayne, Nebraska.
All of our events.
Mark Ham says Wayne, Nebraska. Aaron Deckert says Humboldt, Iowa.
Humboldt. Yep. There's, I didn't forget Humboldt, but that's another one. Yeah, what do we have? 7 on tonight, and there's 9 events.
Yeah, Mark Willis is watching Warrensburg right now.
Is that Mark Willis or Mark Wills? Mark Wills is going to Warrensburg?
No,
Okay.
Mark Willis. Mark
I
Willis.
know. I'm kidding. So at Humboldt, let's look at Humboldt real quick. Light limited pros, light limited super stocks, naturally aspirated 2-wheel drive. That class has been huge lately, Jason.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they've been putting up 17 to 20 hooks in that class of modified carbureted 2-wheel drives. Yeah. Ice cold beer galore. Light limited pros will be at Humboldt. That is in the sweep, organic sweep. 3 outlaw classes there. Let's see. I need to check something real quick. Okay. Okay. So I will see you tomorrow at
Britt, Iowa.
Britt.
Yeah, Doug and Hope already headed out tonight. They're heading for Mercer. So.
And then we'll convoy on over to Wayne from Britt. Or no, I'm sorry, Pierce from Britt, and then convoy from Pierce to Wayne.
Then Saturday night, then I'll be with Fred.
We'll go our separate ways. You'll be with Fred Petch in Lamar's. So should be good. Should be good. Awesome. Are you ready? Did you eat your Wheaties this morning? You ready to go?
Yeah, I need to just get caught up on some emails and get jamming, but it's going to be a blast. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. So.
All right, buddy. All right. Folks, thanks for tuning in. Big week outlaw pulling. Everybody have fun, be safe, and enjoy the fairs this week.
I'm going to play some videos from Rock Valley. So have a good night, everybody.
Cool. Good night.